Okay, viewers, once more, I want to say welcome to uh, this program. And I want to invite you to a very fascinating conversation today with the kids. My name is John Breakthrough, and today I have some kids that are going to be discussing about the topic you see on the screen, peer pressure. We want to discuss peer pressure because we know school is about to start. And in schools, a lot of our kids meet new friends. And some of those friends they meet came from different homes with different ideas and different behaviors. So, discussing the issue about peer pressure helps our children understand some of the ways that they can limit peer pressure or they can stop peer pressure or some peer pressures that are important for them to follow. So, me and my kids, we are going to be discussing it just in a while. I got multiple guests on the show today, but they will be joining in subsequently. So, let me see how many person has already joined, and we can begin the conversation from there. Okay, I got two already on the floor. Hey, welcome guys. How you guys doing?
Fine.
Anshel, how you doing? Anshel, are you there? Is Anshel hearing me? Anshel, how are you? Is the Anshel network is breaking? Hamilton, how was the weekend?
Weekend is going greatly.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So before we can reconnect to Anshel, let's hear your tip a little bit. What's your feelings about the drugs issue in the country? Say no to drugs and everything. What can you say about that? While we're getting prepared for our peer pressure conversation.
Well, in Liberia and most places in the world, drugs issue is a fundamental problem. And then uh I think mostly people get into drugs addiction by different means. Sometimes the people they associate themselves with, and sometimes they are taken by different means. Sometimes person can want to get a friend, yeah, or he or she friend into that behavior, so they can either put it in drinks or food, and then the person system gets addicted to it, and then the person system keeps calling for it. So nowadays it's not person a person cannot only get into drugs by
Oh, what's up with my guest? Anshel, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. So Hamilton was before we get to our peer pressure discussion today. Hamilton was giving his view about the drug issue in the country, say no to drugs, and how a lot of people, the DEA, are arresting them for drug issue. So while Hamilton is getting reconnected, let me hear from you. How you feel about the whole drugs business? What your idea? How you thinking about it?
Well, in Liberia, yeah, the drugs issue is getting more tougher and tougher. Like one of my issues I have with the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency is that if you go to a particular country and you said you want to drive away the drugs dealer. And if you are driving them away, you don't have a special place to take them. If you drive them away, maybe they might go in another community and settle there with another form of the drugs issue. So that's the one reason I have with them.
Okay. Okay. So that is one issue you are having with them right now.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe more issues will come out, but for now,
So Hamilton is still cracking, man. Um, Hamilton is still cracking. Um, so do you see little kids in your school also into the drugs issue? Have you noticed anything like that?
yeah, I've noticed some students in my school on drugs issues, but I can't accuse someone falsely because I haven't seen them doing it. But
Oh,
I keep noticing some people.
okay, okay. Um, all right, no problem, no problem. I just wanted to know the issue about the drugs and how you people feeling about it. So to your school, is your school doing anything you think to stop this drugs business? You think your school doing anything like that?
Yeah, very well.
Mm,
Like, for example, every morning before we enter the school fence, we have a drugs tester that can test if we are drug positive or negative.
for real?
Yeah,
Ooh, sounds good. I'm coming. Give me a second. Give me a second. Um, okay. Let's give Ansha. I want Ansha to hear that what you said just now. All right. All right. So before we just jump into it, um, Ansha.
yeah,
So before we jump into our peer pressure conversation, I want to just spend maybe 3 or 4 minutes to just get your thought on the drugs issue. You said, is your school having or have they developed any form of awareness or protection or security measure for you students there concerning drugs issue?
yes. Like I just said, my school have a drugs tester that can test every student every morning before entering the school compound.
Mm. And how do they do it? Is it an injection or they press it on your skin?
Now,
How is it like?
now, um, I don't really know how to describe it. Okay, they are, they have the tester. They take the tester and place it on your head to know. No, I don't really know. But
But my question is, did they do it to you? Have they done it to you before?
yes, every morning
And then how do they do it? How do you know this text is about drugs or not? That's the point I want to talk about.
because we are we are always told on devotion land that it's a tester, it's a drugs tester.
Okay. So they point it to you or they put it in your mouth or how do they do the test?
They point it to you.
Okay, they point it to you. Mm, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Hadmeton, do you have
Yes,
any
sir.
stake on that issue concerning your school and drugs issue? Is there any measure your school put in place or have put in place?
Well, so far, I don't think like we are doing any testing, but teacher come, or let's say we have a time we call talk to. in our school, where people from the administration will come and have face-to-face contact with students. So I guess that's another measure they use to see the student reaction, study their behaviors and all of that.
Okay.
And also I'm in a Catholic school where it's very strict, right? So if a student is caught with any illegal substance or what have you, you get expelled immediately. So that behavior cannot influence other students in the school.
But suppose I keep my substance in my bag and enter class. The school got nothing to check me to know if this guy is passing with things. I go in the bathroom and use it. How would the school notice?
Well, um, I don't know, but then we don't have any testing machine or whatsoever for for the administrator to detect that a student has an illegal substance. For now, we don't have it yet.
Okay. Anyways, no problem. That was just by the way. We will continue that conversation another time. Today, basically, we are talking about peer pressure. So let's start the show officially. Uh, Anshel, please introduce yourself while Hamilton introduce himself after you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are, viewers, parents, or guardians. My name is B. Anshia Nkuso. I am saying no to alcohol abuse or drug abuse because I'm growing with integrity. So transformation starts with me.
All right. Transformation starts with you. Hamilton, your introduction.
Uh, Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, viewers, whatsoever you're from. Um, my name is Hamilton V. Kessely. I'm growing with integrity. So transformation starts with me, and I'm so excited to be a part of this show. Thank you.
Okay. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are joining us from today. My name is also John Breakthrough. I'm very humble to be the founder and host for this program. And transformation also continues with me as well. So, gentlemen, today, like you know, we have to talk about peer pressure. We all are in school, and our schools have all started. Some started many weeks back, some started last week, and some will start even this week. And peer pressure is something that is good and bad. So I want us to talk about peer pressure today to give of us an idea and other students the idea how this can help save them, what are good peer pressure or wrong peer pressure. All right. So thanks for your introduction. Um, before we jump in, let's get Doris. Doris is here. She's still moving. Doris, you have to find a seat so you can give your introduction. Then I can bring you on the stream because we are about to go into our discussion now. Doris, are you there? Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but I can't see you.
Uh, Hi, Uncle Brecci.
Hi. So saying you guys are two, just twist the foam, make the foam to be long instead of making the foam to be straight. Make it.
How is it alone?
Yeah, hold
To
on,
make it
hold on.
this.
You have to
Okay, I'm coming.
you have to go to the top of the foam and activate the rotation mode. All right, there
Yeah.
you go. So if you guys are two, another person can sit by you, and then we can still have the conversation together.
Uncle Brescia, can I go eat and come back?
Woohoo! How long is that going to take you?
Uh, 5 minutes.
Okay, good problem. Go and do it. No problem. All right. So we got two females that will be joining us today. All will still join, but as they come, we'll add them up. Time difference. All right. So I don't know if we should start the conversation before they come because they too they want to hear about it and they want to ask questions, or we should keep talking about other things while we wait for them for the 5 minutes. What you guys advise?
Yeah, so me, I would say let's be discussing other issues about it,
Okay. And share what's about you?
but not the basic part.
See,
Sim. All right. So since it is the same, I,
Hamilton.
I want to know, Hamilton, who do you want to become?
Yes, sir. Well, in the future, I want to be a foreign trader and a psychologist.
A foreign trader and a psychologist. And Shell, do you have any
Yeah.
question for Hamilton? He said he want to be a foreign trader and a psychologist.
Okay, Hamilton, if you say you want to become a foreign trader, what do you exactly mean?
Well, foreign trading is there about business, running company, and all of that.
How about psychologist?
Psychologist is a section held between people where a person, like I can say a client goes to a doctor that you can express yourself to issues that you are going on that is disturbing you mentally, sometimes physically. You go there for consultation. The doctors tell you, give you some tips and come back to normal. Then all of that.
Okay, let me see if I have a question for you. Let me see.
Well, if there's no question, no problem. I'm only
Okay,
asking.
wait. So, what are your experience in psychologist?
Well, as for now, I don't really have, but then some of my friends who have issues, I go to them. If I see them sitting sad, I walk up to them and say, "Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?" And then if you give me a response, I can ask you. I say, "Tell me your secrets are safe with me," and then you tell me. Sometimes we lecture about it. Yeah. So far, that's my experience.
All right. That's
Okay,
so Hamilton, and Shell, what will you want to become if you also grow up?
I want to become a tourist.
Tourist. Hamilton, any question for him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, Anshel, well, why do you want to become a tourist?
Okay, the reason why I want to become a tourist to to learn about other country cultures and their way of life.
Okay. And what gave you the inspiration?
Yeah, because I know that uh, tourism is a good ambition for me. I don't know about the others, but for me, I know that tourism is a good ambition. So that's inspired me to become a tourist.
So when we say a tourist, and Shell, explain it for us
Yeah,
a little bit.
that's good.
Go into that details. Let know what it is.
Okay, tourists are those, like I said first, are those who leave their country and go to another country to know about their way of life.
Okay. And so you want to be living.
Um,
So
Continue.
does I have a question, Shell.
Quiet.
So does a tourist in a geography have?
I'm not getting you.
I said, does a tourist and a geographer have any relationship?
Nah.
Why?
Mm,
All right. All right. No, it's okay. That question is okay. Now, what I want to know from you guys, and sure, how do you feel
yeah.
this your career can benefit your country?
Mm.
Uncle Break
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't have a
No, I'm sure we are coming to you. I mean, Hamilton, I'm coming to you. I'm asking and
okay,
share
okay.
right now. How do you feel this your career can benefit your country?
Um,
And sure, tell me.
this,
And
yeah,
sure, tell me you are not spying. Tell me you are not spying.
yeah, definitely no.
Okay, good. So tell me. I'm listening.
Okay, there are several benefits of tourism on host destinations. For my country, I would say the development of my country through tourism is tourism boosts the revenue of the economy. It creates thousands of jobs, develops the infrastructures of a country, and plants a sense of cultural exchange between foreigners and citizens.
Okay. But you said you want to be going to other countries. So you going to other countries, how is it going to help us back home?
Yep, me going to another country, like for example, if I go to a country and I see something there that my country really in need of, I can come and engage my country government on that.
Okay. Okay. Mm. Like, can you give one example to that?
Huh?
Can you give any example to that?
Ha.
Okay. Let's get it and share. I mean, Hamilton. Hamilton, how do you feel this your career can benefit your country? Ooh, Hamilton has freeze up. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, you are listening to me and my kids. Like you know, every Saturday about this time, we discuss lots of relevant issues about our kids' development. And on this platform, we promote integrity and we help our children connect with other children around the world. Sometimes we get kids here from America, some from Canada, some from Europe, and from Africa. And they come together to share ideas. They come together to discuss issues that will make them to stand out in society. So today we will be discussing peer pressure. But while we are awaiting some of the kids from Canada to join us for this peer pressure conversation, I want you to know that you can always share this page. Your child can be a part of this page. Your relatives can be a part of this page. So, this is the platform that is created for everyone. Everyone. No matter where you are, from the comfort of your home, you can always be a part of what we are doing here. All right. So I don't know what happened. Both of you network went down the same way. But I know the country you are in, you have network issues, so I can understand that. So Hamilton, you were on the floor. I was asking you the career you choose. How can this career benefit your country?
Well, my career doesn't only benefit my country but other countries. But basically, my answer to that question is that, let's take for instance this drugs issue and what have you. If a child is going
Ansha, are
wayward,
you listening?
I'm getting him.
Good.
let's take for example, if a child is going wayward, a person, and that child easily get influenced by friends because they basically do not want to listen to their parents. If their parents is giving them simple instruction, they will not want to listen. And then in that instance, they could follow bad friends because their parents will advise them not to follow bad friends, and especially when they are going in social gatherings. Yes. In my field, if a parent bring a child, I can console that child. If I will have the experience to console that child, give them tips on how to become a better child, and then they will listen, and then they will become a better child.
Okay. So,
That's one example.
mhm.
And then another one is when a person have anger issue, and anger issue leads most people to praising, and anger issue leads let's say anger issue could make a person lose the head of their family. Let's take for common example, if a person goes somewhere and then someone tells you, someone insults you, and then you couldn't control your emotions, sometimes it lead you to you murdering a person, and a person could come to me, and then I could console them, and then give them some tips how to control their emotions and all of this.
Okay. That's what you want to do, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And also for the business aspects, well, business business is like, let's say, um like like the richest man in China, he said, if a person have
Oh my God. Oh
if
my
he
God.
puts a banana
All right. I don't know what's up with the network issue on the side there today. All right. No problem. Ansha.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Hamilton is having serious issue with his network. So we'll give these other kids like two minutes more. If they can join us in the next 2 minutes, we get into our conversation because time is fast spent and we have other things to do for today. So I beg your pardon. Let's give them like additional 2 minutes and see what they can come up with. I believe they have something interesting to share with us for today. So, um, okay, I think Hamilton is back. All right. So, viewers out there, if you want to have conversation concerning what we are saying, or if you have a tip of what we are discussing, just drop it in the comment section on our Facebook page, and or text it to my WhatsApp number, the number you see on your screen, and we will definitely hook you up and you can give your little advice to these children and share your views with them. And I believe they are going to learn from you and your experience on our discussion about peer pressure. All right. Okay. Anshel Crusoe, Liberia. I was telling you, anytime you are naming yourself between Liberia and your name, always put a dash in the middle to show that Liberia is not part of your name. Liberia is the country where you find yourself and not your name. But it's okay for today. We will work with that for today. The reason why I don't want you to get into your conversation because I don't want you to bring out all your points and we get done hearing it when your friends come on board. Then you don't have nothing new to say. That's why I'm just holding you back to keep your points until they can get in or they are already taking over time. So let me be talking to the viewers a little bit while you are getting set. So viewers and listeners out there, like I was telling you, this show is for every child, any part of the world, from the comfort of your home, from your offices, wherever you are, you can always be part of what we are doing here. And we are hoping that more African parents can join their children to this conversation because adding your kids to these conversations help them to learn from different experience and ideas from across the globe. Talking with other children from here in Canada, from America, from Europe, it helped them build their courage. It gave them that extra energy to know that I can be who I want to be or I can be connected to who I want to get connected to. Okay. So I just want you people to see it as an opportunity to get your children involved. Even if you don't have a child or you see a very, very talented or smart child in your community, or any child for that matter that you feel you can join to your program, all they need is to use your smartphone or use their tablet or a laptop with internet access, and we can hook them up to be part of our conversation on what we are carrying on here. So, Anshel, you were on the floor when your network was sticking. Do you still want to continue, Hamilton?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, please go.
Like I said, for the business aspect, I was given a parable saying the richest man in China once said that if you put a monkey and then you place a banana and money before it, they will choose the banana because definitely they don't know the use of the money. They don't know that the money could buy many of that banana for them. So this simply means that mostly here in Liberia or in Africa, we may say, people think that work like working for people to earn salary is better than business. But no, that's not true. Um a person could that owns a business make faster money, and then so in that business I could open several factories, companies, and what have you, and that could employ most Liberians who do not have anything doing or who are unemployed, like that.
Okay, you are right, Hamilton. So from this point, we will get straight into our peer pressure discussion. We are not waiting any longer. Uh, time. Yeah, Anshel.
Uncle Breakthrough get power bank to charge the phone.
All right,
The
grab
battery
it.
is going low.
Grab it quickly. Grab it. Okay, so what Anshel grab his power bank. Hamilton, we are starting the moment Anshel gets back because we are running out of time. And I know where you people are connecting to me from. It had to do with network issue and
Yeah.
the weather and the electricity. I know that's another problem what you guys having up there. So let him grab his power bank. So like I was saying to you, parents, teachers, school administration, guardians. This is a program for every child. Every child, no matter where your child is. Just make sure you can grab them a smartphone or a tablet or a laptop and have internet access on it. Our technical team is going to stay here and connect them to this program. And anytime we are having it, they are going to be a part. And like you know, on this program, there are a lot of opportunities that they get. Some of them win money prizes, some of them win book parts, and other things. So it's an opportunity to keep your child with us. And just for your child, even having friends in other part of the world, having conversation, progressive conversations with friends other part of the world, I think it is something that every parent see to be very important and will always want to be part of. So we are urging you, we are urging you to be part of it. Tell your sister, tell your friend, share this page on your platform, share it on your own page and that on pages that you are also on. It's going to really, really, really help us in the process. So sorry today, I'm not in my full energy, so I'm just my voice may not be as you expect it to be. There are a lot of things that are going on behind the scene. All right. And sure, are you ready?
100%.
Good. I love that energy. All right. So we are going to jump into our peer pressure conversation right now. Without much ado, like you know, my name is Breakthrough. You can call me Uncle Breakthrough, and I'm very, very, very proud, at the same time humble, to be part of this exercise with you people today. So beginning with Hamilton now, since Ansha has gone on the far right, so we can begin with Hamilton. So Hamilton,
Yes.
um,
Yes, sir.
I decided to start with Ansha anyway. So Ansha, let's get your introduction about peer pressure. What do you know about peer pressure?
Okay, what I know about peer pressure is something that allow children or kids to follow friends, or when they are seeing their friends doing something and their friends are achieving their goals, and they will what's the word you said, when they see their friends achieving their goal, it will be like, if this guy can do it, then what's about me? Then they will start following the same steps that their friends used to do it. So that is what I know about peer pressure.
Okay. Hamilton, what do you know about peer pressure?
Well, thank you, Uncle Breakthrough, for the question. Well, peer pressure is considered as is when a person or a child is being influenced both negatively and positively by peer groups. But sometimes peer pressure, sometimes a person do not need to seek membership or to be a member of a particular group to be infected or affected by peer
Okay. So Hamilton is breaking. So Anshel, do we have good peer pressure? Can peer pressure be
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
Can you give me an example of a good peer pressure?
Example of a good peer pressure is peer pressure can motivate you to do to achieve your goals.
Peer pressure can motivate you to achieve your goal. All right. Now, um, what do you think are the major causes, or what do you think is the major cause for peer pressure?
What?
What do you think are the causes of peer pressure? What can cause peer pressure to happen? That's the question I'm asking you. Okay. What do you think can cause peer pressure to happen? Oh, this network is troubling my boys, man. I pray that things set up before we can end our program. Okay, so viewers out there, while my boys are getting prepared, there you have it. We are discussing peer pressure today on this platform, and every Saturday we are here with our children from different parts of the world talking about issues concerning our lives, how our children can be helpful to ourselves and to their community, how our children can grow up with system and integrity. All right. So today I have a couple of kids that are discussing the issue about peer pressure with me. Okay. So okay, we just got Doris. Doris asked me for 5 minutes. She took 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. No problem. But no problem. It's all good. Um. So Doris, we will just take both of you introductions. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gubershu. I'm Renelle Giftsman. I'm calling from Canada.
Hi, Uncle Virtue. My name is Doris. I live in Edmonton, Alberta.
Hi, Uncle Virtue. My name is Amelia, and I live in Canada.
You live in Canada. All right. So we are because when we are using one phone, then you have to dress the phone back a little bit, or she have to come a little closer to you people so that very good, perfect, perfect. All right. So today our discussion is all about peer pressure. So before we start, we have Hamilton here from Liberia. We also had Anshel here, but Anshel just went backstage. She'll be coming back on. And Hamilton, do you mind introducing yourself to your colleague for the second time?
Yeah. Hello,
Okay.
guys. My name is Hamilton B. Cassidy. I'm from Liberia,
All
Monrovia, Montserrat to be precise.
right. Okay. All right. So, Doris and her sister. Let's begin with Doris. Doris, what do you know about peer pressure?
Peer pressure is something like if your friend is pressurizing you to do something, or if your friend have a car and you don't have car, and then your friend always bringing the car to school and you don't have car, every day taking the ETA bus to go home, and then you yourself you want to get car and you want to ask your friend how you can get the car and you don't know which thing your friend did or to own a car. You too you want to do the same thing to own a car. And at the end of the day, try to do the same thing, and then you land yourself in big trouble, and then you'll be um how can I say that? Sir? You'll be pressurized all the time. You'll be thinking about the thing that you did, or just to own a car, and now you put yourself in trouble. That's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you for that. Yeah.
the short term, I would say peer pressure is something that someone tries to do, or that's something that you're not comfortable with. Yeah, like let me just say example. You see your friend having new things, and you pressurizing your parents for you to get the thing. You're not comfortable with the one you have. Like your mom buy you blast, you've been carrying that blast for almost 1 year, and your friend mom buy her blast that sometimes she carry money different blast, sometimes she carry different blast Tuesday. You're not comfortable and you pressurizing your parents for you to get it. So I believe that's how peer pressure stuff.
Okay. So yes, the last lady there, peer pressure. What do you know about it?
Um, as the same thing that the
Can you
sister
just come closer to your sisters? Can you just come in the middle? Okay. Yeah.
okay, peer pressure is something like when someone is trying to pressurize or someone is trying like for you to do things that you don't want to do. For example, if I have like if I have a phone, then the person don't have a phone. Like every day I send my phone to school, and the person is going to be like, "Oh, since you have phone," and you be like showing off with your phone, and the person don't know how you get the phone, and be like, "Oh, you need to like tell your parents that you need phone or other stuff and other things," and you'll be like. You'll be pressurizing a person for a person to go and tell their parents. If the person like the parents don't have it, and you're telling the person like they should go and tell their parents, like the pressurize the parents to do what you're asking them to do. That's not peer pressure.
Okay. So Anshel, for the sake of your friends that joined lately, can you tell us what you know about peer pressure?
Peer pressure is something that influence others people to do. Like for example, if I'm a popular student in a school and I have my friend, he's just like a kid, he's not really popular. He's gonna do everything he needs to do to become popular.
All right. Yeah, Hamilton, what do you know about peer pressure? Sorry that we are taking you back.
Yeah, no problem. Well, we mostly know that peer pressure is the act of being pressurized by a peer group. But sometimes peer pressure is you don't have to be a part of or seek membership for a particular group to be pressurized or be affected by peer pressure.
Okay. So, do we have good peer pressure? Do we have some peer pressure that are positive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes.
All right. So if you say yes, let's take one example from each of you, the females. Let's begin with um the lady in the white. Give us one example of a kind of good peer pressure that we should follow.
Okay, spelling together is a one example of peer pressure here.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So yeah, Doris.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, like in school with your friends, if in your class, if you have someone who's getting good grades, and you don't have good grades, you have to go to the person who having good grades to study with the person all the time, to be like the person or more than the person.
Okay. You are right. All right. Anshel and Hamilton, do you have any different example from that?
Yeah, yes,
Mhm.
I do.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Cool.
Hamilton.
Well, mostly peer pressure. One good thing about peer pressure, even though it has, let's say, a but, sometimes some of these politicians, people see presidents, people see the exotic cars presidents are riding, and person will want to be like that, like the president. And they also want to take, but they also want to act president, or let's say presidency will not be their actual career, but they want to follow that person's own career because of the life and the wealth the person is gaining from that presidency.
Okay. Yeah, and sure, you said you have something to say.
Yeah, an example of a good peer pressure is healthy lifestyle. Like for example, if a group of team are in a, let's say, a gym class, they can encourage their friend to become a member of that gym class to make them well fit.
Okay, to make them wealthy. All right. Now, what do you think is the cause of peer pressure? What can cause peer pressure? Let's start with the ladies again. What can cause peer pressure to happen most frequently?
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let me just say, because of peer pressure sometimes, peer pressure come from ourselves too, and also our parents. Yeah, our parents are number one because of peer pressure. Because there is no way you have
Oh
your
God,
child and
this
your
is
child
you
living
shouldn't
with
do
us
this to
to
me.
do certain things. You can check
Hmm?
on that child to know what we're about. Like
Don't,
she come to school, you don't ask
do
her the
this
grades
to
she's
me.
making,
Please,
don't care.
I'm
So
begging you.
sometimes peer pressure start from the parents.
All
Please
right.
don't do this to
All
me.
right. So let's get Doris.
Um, if someone is pressurizing you to do something all the time, if you doesn't want to do the thing, but the person keep pressurizing you to do the thing that they are doing.
All right. So that can cause peer pressure. Do you have any view from the back? What you think can cause peer pressure to happen to us? I'm speaking to the lady back there with the long black hair.
Yes, I'm still thinking.
Okay, you still thinking? Okay, Hamilton, and Shell, what do you think can influence peer pressure? What can cause it?
Mm, One cause of peer pressure is lack of self-worth. Individuals, like for example, individuals with low self-esteem may be more susceptible to peer pressure.
With low self-esteem.
Mhm.
Low self-esteem. Okay. All right. You guys spoke well. Now we spoke about some good peer pressure. What are some bad peer pressure? Back to the ladies. Give one example of a kind of pressure that is very bad to do.
Okay.
Doris, we can start with you.
Taking drugs,
Okay.
They
taking
say you start
drugs.
with me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Taking in drug.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
All right.
Or if your friends are selling drugs in the school and you want to try the drugs that they are selling in the school. So maybe they'll give you some of the package to go sell or to deliver to the other person that need the drugs. And how you delivering the package to the person, maybe the police can get you on the way, and then they'll ask who gave you the drugs. You don't know what to say, and now you're going to jail, and then you be thinking about what happened.
All right. Yeah, I saw your fingers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, One bad thing about peer pressure, like for example,
Because you
if
are far from the phone, your voice will have to go higher a little bit.
oh okay, so if let me say you go on a program when you have your friends there, and like let me say three friends, then some of them can smoke, but you are best friends with them, but you don't do what they are doing. They'll be like, you can be friends with all them, you're not smoking and other stuff. So they'll be like, you have to do what we are also doing. Like they are pressurizing you, like for you to do what
You want to take that pressure. So,
like that friendship is not good, but you still do it. You'll be like, since your friends are telling you to do it, and some of them will be like, if you are not doing what I'm asking you to do, you're not going to be friends with us. So other one can be pressurizing a person, and that one is not good too.
Okay. So let's get to Anshel. Anshel, let's give example of bad peer pressure, meaning for boys because you are a guy.
Can I get two examples?
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Number one example of bad peer pressure is cheating.
Cheating. Okay.
Okay. For
Let's hear.
example, yeah, if you are in a test hall and you are writing an exam and you see your friend cheating, but they are not caught, doesn't mean that they won't be caught. So you decided to cheat too and you are caught. That could put you in a trouble. Number two is skipping schools. You see your friend skipping class, you feel that skipping class is good, and you are doing that. You don't know that's gonna have a bad effect on your grades.
All right. Skipping school and cheating.
Yeah.
All the points you got give are all right points. So, what do you think we are discussing about this topic today? And sure, let me start with you on this one. Why do you think we are discussing about this topic?
I think the reason why we are discussing about this topic because peer pressure is taking over the world. I can say, let's say, 70% of humans are those who are influenced by peer pressure.
Okay. Hamilton, why do you think we are
Yes, sir.
discussing peer pressure today? Why?
Well, say we are discussing peer pressure because
Oh, I'm sorry that your network is breaking. We can hear you. So let's get to the ladies. Ladies, beginning
peer
with beginning with you in a white. Your name always roll off my mind.
pressure
peer,
is leading most
Hamilton still trying to come in.
ki- kids wayward, is changing
Okay. Hamilton, let's hold you there for now. Let's hold you there. Let's get the ladies' view. Why do you guys think this topic is important? Why are we talking about it?
um, discussing peer pressure because we know our wrong from our right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In case I go, well, especially right now with the case here from Africa in Canada, here, we really have to know the meaning of peer pressure because in Africa our parents really hard, and here we know where we're coming from back home, and here the kids here in school, they wear short clothes, but Africa, we have to get that thing to school, so we have to know it right here, especially with the African from back home. A
Good.
lot of things that we need to do.
Sound answer. Yeah. Yes. You in the middle. Why are we discussing about peer pressure? Is it important for us to talk about? Why are we even talking about it? That's the question.
It's very important because if you don't, because some people right now they don't know about it, and when you're trying to explain to people like you should leave them, but it's really important for you to know about peer pressure because when you don't know about peer pressure, when peer pressure is not also a good thing, so you have to pay attention to that thing. When someone say like peer pressure this is not a good thing, it's really bad. So it's really important for you to know about peer pressure.
All right. So let's get Doris. Doris by her knee right on the screen so I can call it fast.
Okay. We discussing peer pressure because maybe in another home, someone is there, they pressurizing the child all the time. So right now, the person need to know how peer pressure is like, or to discuss about peer pressure, the person should know how it feels like someone is pressurizing you to do something. So we should, or everyone should say no to peer pressure.
Okay. Now, I will tell you why we are discussing peer pressure. Yeah, Hamilton, sorry, we didn't hear you. So, why do you think this topic is important? Why are we talking about it?
Well, we are discussing peer pressure because nowadays most kids are turning back on their dreams because they are influenced by bad friends, or sometimes they get influenced by what their friends do, and sometimes that is not their dreams. And another reason why we are discussing peer pressure is because kids are taking in illegal substances, and sometimes our conversation could help them get tips, either the kids or their parents, to get tips on how to change their child behavior.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
Thank you very much. All of you spoke well. So, those are exactly the reason why we are discussing about peer pressure, because we can help ourselves and we can also help another person. Now, do you think if you know all the good things and you keep it to yourself, do you think you are saved by that?
No.
Good.
So,
So, anything we know, we also share with others so that that person can know it. Because you see the house that you people in there, or the ladies, if Doris knows something good and both of you don't know it, because you don't know it, that good thing she know, you people may let her pull her into the bad things, you know. So it is always good to discuss the issue of peer pressure, most especially at the beginning of the school year. We all are about to start going to school. Some of us have already started school. So we will see new friends. Like our sister that said, they came from Africa. In Africa, you got strong control your parents have over you. Don't wear this. Don't do this. Don't carry this to school. In fact, you wear uniform to school. But in this part of the world, sometimes when I take when I take some kids to school, I see other students coming to school. Sometimes I feel we're going for a pool party because the dress code is not far from in Liberia when the children say they're going for a pool party. Yeah. So, and that's how the system is. So the kids, the African kids that are coming from Africa to integrate, to get into this system, if they don't understand the significance and the danger about peer pressure, believe you me, in the next 10 to 15 years, there will be no good African child here like those in Africa anymore. So that's why this topic is important. You need to learn it and tell another friend and tell another friend and tell another friend. You can go to the school, but it doesn't mean you should do everything that is in the school. You can select
Yeah.
what you want to do and do it. The one that you know is not good for you, forget about it. Don't do it. That's the reason why we are burning our energy and time to talk about peer pressure today. Now, what do you think are ways that we can prevent peer pressure? Let's begin from the ladies. What are some of the ways you think we can prevent peer pressure? Let's start with Doris this time around.
Um, First of all, I'll talk about the parents. The parents should train their child in a way when they grow up, they will not depart from it. Every time if a child come from school, ask the child what's going on, what happened in the school, what you guys learned today. But if the child come from school, you can ask the child what happened in the school, or what you learn in school today, or maybe on your way back, you don't know, maybe something happened on the way whilst your child was coming from school, or something happened to your child on the way. You don't care about your child. You can ask your child anything. So maybe your child so really, oh, like my mom don't care about me. So anything I do or anything I feel like doing, my mom will not ask me what happened in school, what happened on my way to school, or what happened when I was coming back from school. So right now the parent needs to talk to the child, ask the child what happened in school or what they learned from school.
Okay. All right. So let's get to the lady in the middle.
Okay,
Let's
I
go
will
to the
just go
lady.
where she says
Let's go to the
in the
lady in the
middle.
middle behind you then.
Like when she said, I don't really, Uncle Butch, I don't really get a question. So can you please repeat the question again?
What do you think
Yes,
that
I can do it.
when peer pressure?
Okay, well, she said, and the parents need to ask their kids when they come from school, but I don't think the parents should always be asking. The kids themselves supposed to be telling their parents, like anytime, like anything happen in school, to tell their parents, like, oh, this one happened in school. Because I don't think you're supposed to allow your parents to ask you like what happened in school, but you're supposed to tell your parents the thing that happened in school.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes our parents are very, very innocent because let me just say some home we add a young baby, but if we go outside, we add a big woman. So sometimes our parents are innocent because we'll dress well here to go to school, then we'll put clothes in our bags for them to reach on campus for all the change. So sometimes our parents are innocent. So all we need to do to sell ourselves down and look in the mirror and advise ourselves. And our parents too need to check on us sometime and advise us. That's all.
All right. So, Anshel, how do you think, unmute your mic and tell us, in your own knowledge, how do you think we can stop or limit peer pressure from affecting us negatively?
Okay, one way of preventing peer pressure is knowing yourself. You can understand your values, your belief, and your goals by just knowing how you behave.
Is that all?
Yeah,
By knowing how you behave.
yeah,
Knowing how you behave can help you prevent peer pressure. Is that what you're saying?
yeah. You should know where you are from.
Okay. Go ahead. You should know where you are from.
Yeah.
I believe you still got something to say around that statement. Knowing where you are from.
Okay. You can prevent yourself by knowing where you are from and
All right. If you are stuck, be thinking on it. Let's get to Hamilton. Hamilton, unmute your mic and tell us. Hamilton has gone muted and his line is breaking again. So, ways that you can prevent peer pressure, like you people said. Hamilton, are you back? Unmute your mic, Hamilton.
Yes, I've done it already.
Okay, good. So tell us, what are some ways you think we can prevent peer pressure?
Okay. Or some tips that a person could prevent peer pressure is number one, mind your friends you socialize with, always stay focused, and always remember good values, the good values of yourself.
Okay. Please repeat your points again because your line was breaking.
The way that you could stop or limit, or we could limit peer pressure is when, sorry, with who we socialize ourselves with, we will always remember our values. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ansha, go ahead.
yeah, I want to end my statement.
Mhm.
Should I start from where I stop,
Yes.
or I should go over it? Okay, you can prevent yourself by knowing where you are from. Like, for example, if you have a friend and that person is from a rich background and you you are from a poor background, always don't do anything to fit in their shoes. Always be by yourself and mind your business.
Okay. Have we ever heard about a word called ambassador before? An ambassador.
Yeah.
Yep.
See that
Do anyone know the meaning?
ambassador?
Yes, ambassador. Do we know what an ambassador
Yes,
is or
yes.
who an ambassador is?
Can I try?
Yes, please try.
Mm,
Yes.
Like a big person, like okay, for example, like the president, or
Okay, let me just say ambassador can be someone like, let me just say example, you can be ambassador for a brand. Maybe you have a store, you can be ambassador for this store here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and sure.
an ambassador can be someone who have higher ranks, like for example, representatives, senators, maybe president. So you should be someone of higher rank.
Okay. Hamilton, ambassador.
Yes, sir. Ambassador is someone who represents, show good values of their country or their.
So, an ambassador is someone who represents a particular group of people or someone who represents something. Now, each and every one of us are ambassadors of our family. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So that means when someone sees you, who do they think of straight?
The
your
thing of your
parents.
parents.
Your parents. The moment you call your name, they say, "Oh, what's your last name?" Do you know why they're asking for your last name? Because they want to know who you're representing over there.
Okay.
So, one of the ways that we can maintain our integrity and reduce negative peer pressure is by, yeah, Hamilton?
Uncle Bridget, please excuse me, my phone is going low. Can I go get a power bank or something?
Okay. So, because we represent our parents, we always don't want to make our parent name to be made shame. We don't want our parent names to be insulted. So, because of that, we are always supposed to do the right thing. So, if something is not right in your heart, do you know that when you do wrong things, you can know that this thing I'm doing is not right? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, has it happened to you before? You know what you're doing is not right. No one needs to tell you. You know this thing is not right. Good.
Yes.
But because you saw many people doing it, so you decide to do it too because plenty of people doing their own. But when you think, say, what will happen to my father's name if I do this thing? What is going to happen to my mother's name? How will people look at my family to be? You see? So when you start to think on those kind of ideas, then the issue about peer pressure can take you too much. Another ways that you can do away from peer pressure is by being contented with what you have. That means knowing that
It's like,
you are satisfied with what you have at the moment.
yeah.
Because your colleague came to school with a new hairstyle and you want to get that same hairstyle, just like those two people near you, the kind of hairstyle they're using it long all the way to their back. And me too, I want to put that same hairstyle on my head, but I don't have the money. And then they told me, if you want to put the kind of hairstyle on your head, this evening, when we're going somewhere, follow us, let's go to the place we're going. We'll get money from there, then you will put your own hairstyle. After school, instead of you going home, you start to think, I think I got to follow the girls now because I must say I won't be big Jew in the school here for people to respect me too. Look at my hair. My friend hair way on their back. Now, your real hair and the hair that your friend using, which one of them is the real hair? Tell me.
It's my real hair.
Your real hair. So instead of you thinking, say, well, my time has not reached for me to put false hair on my head. And secondly, my real hair is more important than false hair because false hair will always be false. Yeah, the thing name false hair. The thing name is already called false hair. But you want to do bad thing for false hair. So the moment you catch yourself to say, why should I follow these children to do wrong thing because I want to put false hair? The day I get my own money, I will go to school and buy and work to buy real hair to put on my head. So I don't need to do false thing because if they grab me into this thing, that's going to be wrong. So one reason why will save us from negative peer pressure is by looking at the after effect. What will happen next? Good. What is going to happen to me next? If I put my hand in this thing, what is going to happen to me? These children that are smoking and drinking, what is the benefit they are getting? Those that are
No
taking
benefit.
drug, what is the benefit they are getting? Anshel. So, Anshel Lang is against sticking. So, the women, those your friends that are taking alcohol or want to be big Jew, can someone force themselves to be big Jew?
No.
No.
Good. If you someone who is who is um who is successful in life, do you think you need to tell anyone that you are successful in life?
No.
When you are successful, automatically you don't need to tell nobody. People will know that you are successful. So anytime you see yourself forcing yourself to show people something, know that forced life you want to live now.
Yeah.
I mean, are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anytime you see someone forcing themselves to do something, just know that this person want to live forced life because once you reach to the stage of doing that thing, you will do it without hurting yourself. You will do it without stress. It will just happen easily. So our parents can help us in fighting peer pressure, true or false.
True.
And sure, Hamilton,
Yep.
do we believe that our parents can help us in fighting peer pressure?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So say we all agree that our parents can help us in fighting peer pressure. If your parents are very busy and they don't have the time, maybe they're looking for money, they're selling or whatever,
Yes.
and they can see you most of the time. What do you think you as a child you need to do to help yourself since your parents are not available? That begin with the lady. Let's say your parents are not available. They go up and down. They're looking for money, looking for food, looking for this. So how do you think you can help yourself so that you can get into peer pressure? Let's begin with the
By,
ladies. The ladies in
by,
the
advising,
white. Mhm.
by advising myself and sitting down home because I know that my man can come from where 8 o'clock. So after school, I will come straight to the horse here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doris.
Um, to prepare or peer pressure from yourself, like if your friend is doing bad things, you don't want to do that thing, or they are doing, just leave that friendship and sit to your house. After school, come home, sit down, and wait for your parents to come. Or you can actually tell the teacher or the principal in the school what they are doing.
Okay. Yep. The lady at the back.
Okay.
The question the question is, we all believe that our parents can help us to limit peer pressure or to fight negative peer pressure. But where our parents are busy, they don't have the time or they are not around us. Because it's clear that some of our parents are not educated. Some of them don't even know why it takes to tell us anything. The meaning in Africa, our parents don't normally lecture us. Before you come from school, your mom come from selling, she tired, she go sleep in the morning, you gone. So that kind of instinct, what do we do to help ourselves?
First of all, when you're in school, when it happen in school or it happen in your community, well, let me say school, because like, especially this Canada, we always do it here. So like, all school, you're not going to find no good person. You're not going to find that good friendship, but everyone do bad things.
Okay.
So like when you're trying to like be friends with the person and you know that oh the person is doing something that you don't like, just go to the person and tell the person, so, oh, what you're doing, I don't like what you're doing, and I don't want to be like in that kind of friendship, like you're doing this thing, and my mom doesn't know I'm doing this thing. You stay away from the person, or you tell the school, tell the principal about it, or you just tell the person, I don't want to be part of the friendship, or other stuff, I don't want to be friends with you because my mom doesn't raise me up like that, and you just stay away from the person.
Good. So I've got the word stay away from the person. That's the message. Yep. Doris, you got any addition?
Or
Do you have any addition?
Uncle Virtue, sometimes when the parents may be tough on the children to can cause peer pressure too.
Ah,
So all you need to do that, you just sit in your advance.
mhm.
Being tough on the child can cause peer pressure.
Okay. We are coming there. We are coming to the parent side. I just want to know how we can help ourselves first. So Doris,
Mhm.
yep. My question is there anything you have to say relating to what our question is?
uh,
How can we help ourselves to stop it? Saying our parents don't have the time.
okay. Okay, or maybe a child, let me just use the word child, or a child is passing through a lot of peer pressure in the school or in the community, and you, the child don't have the strength to fight that thing, or maybe they can tell the teacher or the person, the principal, and for the principal to help them what is going on in their life. Or if you can actually tell your auntie or your uncle, any big person in the house with you actually tell the person if your parent don't have time, like they're going to work every day, they don't see you all the time. So you have to tell a big person in the house or your auntie or your uncle.
Okay. Now my next question is, how do we identify that this peer pressure is negative? How do we identify a negative peer pressure? And sure, how do you know that oh
Hmm?
this peer pressure is negative? This is not good.
Yep, the way in which you can recognize that the that a peer pressure is negative is